Okay, today we're going to draw a leopard that has a pattern and a vase that has a pattern. You'll need a piece of paper and your Sharpie for drawing, and then any colors that you have, markers, paints, crayons, pens, pencils, or even a mixture of all of them. Okay, our paper is on a vertical orientation, and to the left side of the center and in the upper quadrant, which is above the horizon line, we're going to start with a curve. It's the top of the leopard's head. Then round ears that are just coming off of that curve. Then we're going to connect the ears with his face or his chin. Now on either side of the very center, we're going to make kind of a wide nose here. 2 parallel lines and close that off. Then add our triangle here. We do animal noses like this sometimes. Then add 2 ovals for his eyes. And I forgot to do the inside of his ear. You could add pupils in here and even dots. It's kind of funny. Let's give him a little personality. All right, now at the bottom of that triangle, let's do a J going to the left and a J going to the right. Now what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to connect this J to the top of this triangle. See the side of this triangle? I'm just going to connect it to his mouth. And remember, if this goes too fast, just pause your video. There. Now let's continue to give him a little personality. I'm going to make his tongue stick out as he's saying something. And for the whiskers, you can either do the dots or you can do the whiskers. That. There you go. Now, let's proceed from his chin, go down about, an inch or so, and that's going to be, we're going to make his collar. And then you go out slightly and make a parallel line. And then let's add a little name tag. If you have a little tiny Sharpie or a little pen, you can write his name in there. He's already looking at something. That's pretty funny. Okay, now, continuing his neckline, we're going to come down and bring his foot. I'll take it down almost to the bottom, but not quite. I have enough room for the tail. And this is going to be his paw. It goes out. I'm not going to finish that yet because I want to start from the back and make sure I end up on the same plane. So let's pick up the back. And he's going to come down and swerve around. And notice how this is the same level. Now I'm going to swerve out almost off. And if you go off the page, that's fine. I'm going almost off the page. Come back to that same level. That's going to be his tail. All right, we haven't closed these off yet. But I'm going to do his hind leg first. So right in the middle of his body, curve a line down. Whoops, curve a line down. And then come out for his paw. And then take this line back to the tail. Okay, if it's going too fast, remember, pause and then get caught up. And then for his front foot, I'm going to start probably halfway between here. Don't worry, we haven't done the stomach yet, so hold on. Here's the back of his leg, back of his front leg. We're only doing the 2 paws, the 2 left side paws. Left front and left back. All right, now all I'm going to do is just continue this belly line. It's going to be his body, like right there. There. That's all you have to do for the leopard, except when we get to the pattern. This is an exercise in pattern, which just means repeat the shape over and over. I'm going to do his vase behind him, the pattern vase. There's a curve. And we're going to curve in and then out. It's the same on both sides, in and out. But this one I get to go all the way down. If yours goes off the page, that's okay. Now, he's sitting on the floor, so I'm going to have to make my end of my vase sit there on the floor. Now, at the top part of that curve, before we do the back of the vase, I'm going to do a big tropical leaf. So let's just curve up and come back down, sort of skinny, because we're going to add the leaf part here in a minute. And halfway up, curve up, just make this wavy down to there. Now I'll do another one just like that, going behind this, skip, 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 skip behind this leaf. Done a lot of skipping, and then come back. And the same thing, I'm going to make this a wavy leaf. So start here. Remember, you just going to go behind it there, up. Oh, went off the page. That's okay. Now I'm just going to do a series of just little ones. One, maybe I'll have one come up here. It's my wiggly pen. Then I'm going to have one come off the side here. Now, actually, I'll do another one. If you have room and want to do the back of the vase, which I see, I can do the back of my vase. So I go behind anything I've already drawn. There. Now let's do a pattern on our vase. There's the top part, or trim, I should say. I'm going to put a little double line right here. And I'm just going to do a pattern of circles. And midway down, I'm going to do a wide band. Remember, everything that we draw creates these little shapes that you can color all different colors using your markers or watercolors. I'm going to show you examples of work done here, and it's really nice. Let's do a little wavy line here, a little wavy double line. You can make up your patterns here. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just giving you some ideas. Okay, and then maybe I'll make a couple of squares. Go off the page in a couple of lines. Okay, now the last thing we're going to do is a border. So I'll start up here behind this leaf, go to the corner almost. We're making a border. You don't have to do a border if you don't want, but when you hit something, oh, his paw's sticking out. I have to skip over it. Skip, skip, skip. And then I'm going to draw across the page. I'm going to run into his tail, I'm sure. Yep, run into his tail. Not much here, but I'll go back up. Ran into the vase, so I'll stop and go up. Ran into the leaf. Skip, skip, skip. Here's my corner, and I can make it right to there. Okay, that's all you have to do for the drawing. Now, the patterns are entirely up to you. I just want to show you some of the things that you could do. Like, you could do any color here. I'm just using pink to show you, but let's say you want to do a blue pattern. You could make a camouflage pattern. You could do stripes. You could do polka dots. You could do whatever you like, okay? It's up to you. And then you color all of these different colors. All right, I'm going to show you some examples and to give you guys some ideas. So have fun. Look at this cute leopard. It's got personality. Leopard pattern, polka dots. This has a lot of expression. Polka dots and pattern on the vase. More polka dots. This is all done with marker here. Oh, look at all this. Make up your patterns. Here's a camouflage floor and crazy eyes, which is nice, and pattern body. Striped background. You could do that too. You know what? I think I forgot to add the floor on our drawing. So you can add a floor. She has two patterns going on the background, the floor and the wall. Look at this wonderful one. Lots of personality. This looks like a party leopard, doesn't it? Lots of pattern in the border. Very nice. Ooh, and this is great too. Background pattern stripes and the table stripes. Look at this great vase. Wonderful. And then split the color here on his face. That's wonderful. I love this one. Total personality and all sorts of patterns and colors. This is all done in marker also. Very nice. And I think this is the one we showed at the beginning. Pattern, pattern. Okay, have fun. Bye.